Fire.
I am really, I mean, this is a Saturday and I'm on fire. I mean, I went to bed early last night. I think I got some extra sleep. All right, now, this is the first day presented at the low sale price. 3 easy payments. What we're talking about is a printed cutting board from Prepology.
Exactly.
With a knife set and a sharpener.
And a sharpener. I'll tell you what, boy, the 2 most important tools in the kitchen, clean hands and a good knife. And that really is all there is to it. So this is that knife that's built for everybody, whether you're that beginner just getting going in the kitchen, or maybe you're a little bit on the intermediate side, or if you're just kind of out of control and you want to get the job done, this is that blade that's going to do it for you. So listen, this is everything you need. This is the blade, the cutting board, and you're talking about the knife sharpener, which I love, because so many times right out of the box, the knife is nice and sharp, but then, you know, like fools, we go ahead and use it, and every time you whack it down on that board, no matter what it's made of, you create a little bit of dullness and you create those burrs. Well, that's what this is for, and it's not something extra you've got to buy. It's included. It's a suction cup that goes right on your non-porous counter, so tight that I can move the table around with it, which I love. And then all you're going to do is just run the knife right through it. Those are tungsten.
You're putting a new edge on it.
You're putting a brand new edge on it. You're not removing the burrs like a sharpening stick does. You're actually sharpening it. And you can see this with just the small bit of flakes that are coming off. That's tungsten steel for a sharpener. So listen, that's the industry standard. And when you're all done, it just goes right out of the way. So what are you going to do with a sharp knife? I'll tell you what, you'll stay a little safer in the kitchen because you know exactly where that knife's going to go. So when it comes time...
Remember what a joy knives were to use when they were sharp? When you first bought them? And then as they got a little dull, they went into the drawer where knives go to die.
Exactly. And what I love about this is a Santoku knife, which means it has those little divots that run all the way down. Now, printed
Chef,
knives...
you're cutting mozzarella cheese, which is
sticky.
Mostly milk.
Exactly, exactly. And a lot of times,
mostly liquid.
With a non-Santoku knife, you've basically got to peel off each slice. Well, this has those divots. It's tough to see with the print. There it is. It has those divots that run top down. That's that professional quality. Oh, there it is. And because of that, whether it's cheese, whether it's vegetables, it gives you that nice, easy release. So when it comes time to put that caprese salad together like we're going to do here, it makes it really nice and simple. Now, it's also got a beautiful rock to it. That means that when it comes time to do our herbs, all of our little bunches of parsley and cilantro, in this case basil, you can go ahead and just get that rocking back and forth and get that perfect little cut just like that.
And Chef is doing a rough chop on the basil, and then he'll add some Roma tomatoes to that and some balsamic glaze.
And of course, if you don't want to get the big knife out, the small one is perfect for all of your quick little slicing of lemons and limes and tomatoes. So there we go. That fast, that simple, because I have the right tools. And then a dish that they're going to charge you $13.95 for in the restaurant takes you 90 seconds and just costs a whole bunch less.
I am crazy for caprese.
Well, that one's all you.
Oh, I am all over that. I mean, this is delightful product. Please do, and it's the right season for it.
Absolutely.
Now I mentioned that this is a knife set. You get 2 knives.
Exactly.
Plus the sharpener and the cutting board in this set.
And the cutting board's double-sided.
Now we have this in floral. We also have this for you in lemon and picnic plaid. And those cutting boards are 2-sided.
Exactly.
So it's important to know that, yes, they'll scar when you cut on them, but that's what cutting boards are made to do.
Exactly. And it's not like wood. You're not going to make those little indentations where the food's going to get stuck.
Can I put this cutting board in the dishwasher?
Please do.
There you are.
Absolutely. And listen, the knives, I always like hand washing my knives, but you can do these in the top rack as well. Now, I call this my father-in-law demo because he looks at this and he's like, Mark, what's holding that tomato on the board? It's just... Nothing, Andy. Nothing's holding it. It's the blade. It's the blade and how easy it slides through the food because of those little divots. Now, while I've got a second here, let me just go ahead and show you this. Each one of these is double-sided, so you can work with either the printed side, which has a little bit more of a rougher feel on it, or the other side, which doesn't have quite that little indentation, but it's got the moat all the way around. So if you're working with something juicy, you know what? That's going to take care of it. So now, when it comes time for those specialty cuts, I love this knife because, again, a sharp knife is a safe knife. So when I'm cutting through like this, and I'm going to try and do that little dice, this is going to, have that edge that gives me the confidence.
Chef's doing a rough chop.
Exactly. That gives me the confidence to know that that knife is going to go exactly where I want it to. That's why we always say a sharp knife is a safe knife. And I'll tell you something, if we can here, I don't know. I always wanted to do that thing with the pineapple, but you know, the thing, but I won't. Tell you what, when it comes time for those tough jobs, how about that? How about taking that skin right off the pineapple like it's not even there, and then when it comes time to make the slices, that knife has the power and the strength that you need to go through. And by the way, you're also seeing me work with a lot of foods that are quite kind of wet, right? That handle is designed to hold on to nice and tight, even as your hand and the foods get wet in the kitchen. Listen, we've thought of everything from the printed design to match all of those great colors in your kitchen, to that beautiful, soft, contoured handle, right down to that blade, the indentations for the Santoku knife. And don't forget, you're also getting that matching paring knife. And the matching sharpener. What a set, David.
This is a set. I mean, if you have put knives in a drawer because you loved them, you paid a lot of money for them, you can't bear to throw them away, but they're dull, they're not doing their job.
Exactly.
So that you keep telling yourself, on my day off, I will go to the knife store and have them professionally sharpened. How's that working out for you? I mean, come on. We're not spending our day off going to the knife store and getting our knife sharpened. I wouldn't even know where to go to get my knife sharpened. So this is what it's all about. Having a sharpener in your kitchen makes a huge difference. Having a cutting board of a medium size is important. Now, many of you probably have a great big cutting board, or you have a little tiny cutting board. This is the Goldilocks size. This is the just right size.
Exactly. You know, it's that nice in between that great big wooden one and maybe the little bit more of a kind of a floppy silicone or plastic one, and they all have their uses, but this is that sweet spot. So listen, whether you're using that paring knife to go ahead and cut that pepper perfectly, or if you want to get all the limes and lemons ready for maybe a night of entertaining, and remember, you've got the sharpener with that great suction cup that goes on that non-porous counter, right? And then all you need to do, those are tungsten steel blades on the sharpener. Just give it a little run through and your knives stay out of the box sharp as long as you got them.
Now, and these are coated knives.
Yes.
So you don't need to worry about that. If you got other knives in your collection, you can use this sharpener for that as well.
Exactly.
Please don't wait on this because it is at a sale price, at a very attractive sale price of $22.98.
Yes, sir.
And for that price, you get not one, but two knives, plus the sharpener and the cutting board, all in 3 Prepology patterns. We'll tell you all about it coming up. This is brand new. It's K310200. Chef, you're coming back with one more item?
See you in an hour.
All right, sir. You have an hour trying not to get lost.
Gonna go look at all those shoes you got.
Maybe that, or go make yourself a sandwich. Or buy yourself a sandwich in the